Thursday, Anthony Special here with Special Analysis. Hope you're having a wonderful week. This is another edition of Unedited on the Edge of the Market. Today we're going to talk about Boeing, ticker BA, missed earnings pretty badly. So what's next? What is the chart going to tell us? And that's kind of what we're going to look at today. So listen, while we can look at fundamentals and look at financials and make all kinds of judgments, ultimately the chart tells the story, and the chart is what we're going to interpret and see where we are and where we're potentially heading for Boeing. So we're going to break that out in just a quick second. Before we do that, for those of you who are enjoying these videos, who are finding them informative, who are taking the opportunity to take advantage of some of the things we discuss, please, I ask just a personal favor of you, and that is simply below the video to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. So the more people I can share this with, the happier I am. I just want to see my efforts obviously spread as wide as they can be as I do this completely for free. I just want to invite as many folks as possible to enjoy what we have to offer here. So without further ado, take a look at Boeing Company here. I'm going to open up the chart to the size of the screen. And here you have it. What is the majority of a dumpster fire. The company has had significant issues between the COVID-19 pandemic and them having, plain actual physical issues, meaning a couple planes that have gone down and crashes and things of that nature, lives taken from, lack of performance of their product and whatnot. We're not going to get completely involved into all that because really the idea is the focus of the chart. What does the chart tell us? So the chart alludes, obviously, that we're in a downtrend. You can see those blue channels. They are facing downward, and we've been in that trend ever since that channel formation was built. You can see we were trending up, and now we are trending down. But it looks like we're starting to break that trend to the downside. So you can see we have resistance, a little shorter resistance, 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 support, support, all in this area of support, and we're finally breaking it. So as we break that support, that is going to be our trigger to sell short or to buy puts on Boeing. Now, I would ideally like you to wait for some kind of confirmation, whether that's a weekly confirmation or a daily confirmation, whichever you're most comfortable with. I'd like to see 1% for this price action to close below. And with doing that, we can even tighten that up a little bit there so it just touches. With doing that, we should then see completion of what we call a full channel extension. So seeing Boeing go from 154-ish, where it sits currently, to about 100 or 105 is not completely unreasonable. I will double the width for you just so you have almost an exact number here. And the way we do that is we measure the primary channel. And that's simply doing this. So we're at about 20 there. Right to about 40. 52.58. So there you have it. This is descending, and descending means that as time progresses, the channel gets lower, 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 which for us in this instance, the target gets bigger, bigger, and bigger. My thought process would be, if I was shorting this stock in and around this area, whether it be the end of today, the end of this week, whatever it may be, I would consider placing my stop either right above this last pivot high, or you could go to this pivot high here as well. Whichever one makes you feel more comfortable. I think this one here is sufficient. The price, should continue to follow through from here. Taking a look at the earnings, the miss. Earnings themselves off by $2.50 a share, which is 986% roughly. That is super significant. And dollars are off by $2.03 billion or 12.67%. So this is a whack. I mean, this is a noticeable, painful hit for Boeing. So the idea here is, if in fact this price action does offer us a shorting opportunity, I would say that it's probably safe. A safe target at somewhere between $100 to $110, and I would guess to see that in the next couple months, maybe 3 to 5 months, to see this continue to sell off. Again, placing a stop, I would consider placing a stop loss, somewhere right in this area here, I think is sufficient right where this last high was. I think that'll get you into a pretty good spot. And again, I think the objective is to cross this full channel extension, and I think you could do really well. So I think this trade idea is going to come to fruition. I want to bring it to your attention, kind of show it to you, let you see what the analysis looks like, update you on the earnings themselves. So we realize that there's obviously some weakness instilled in the company. We got the technical, or we're going to get the technical set up, hopefully, as long as we get that 1% confirmation here. As soon as we do, this would meet our trade criteria for a potential short. So, now you know. Just want to give that update to you. If you plan to do something with it, I do hope it works out. If in fact it does work out, whether it does or doesn't, we will revisit it in the future. We'll analyze this trade as it continues to transpire. But I wanted to share it with you before I shared it with anyone else, before the trade actually set up. This way you can decide for yourself, once it is achieved, whether it is a fit for you or not. Let me know how you make out with it. info@specialanalysis.com. Love to hear from you. Love to know what you're looking at. Love to have a chat. So with that, guys, I wish you a beautiful and blessed day. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow. We're going to wind down the week and get ready for the weekend.